Hi, this is Little Lake Babies. It is Sunday afternoon and I'm here with Sophia Jane, my silicone baby by Andrea Arcello. And I thought I would get her changed into something. She's not been in her Christmas clothes, but she's been just in some very casual things wrapped up in her basket that I keep her in. And so I got her out today and I thought, oh, you know what? I need to love on her a little bit and dress her and just talk about some things. I don't feel so overwhelmed today. I don't know why. I'm really enjoying this hobby so much that I started to think, why am I even showing any stress in regard to any of it? Because it's for my enjoyment. And it's what I enjoy doing. I listened to NPR a lot, and they were critiquing a comedian, and evidently the comedian was very popular and doing very well in Europe, but he wasn't doing so well over here. So they were trying to find out why, and he was listening to the critique, and another comedian who was very good at his craft stated that this particular comedian, to do well in America, there were two things that a comedian had to do, and that was that had to do with the craft of being a comedian, and then the artistic ability of the comedian. And this particular stand-up comedian had the craft down, which meant that he had the audience. The audience was in rapture with him. He totally had them convinced that he was just this great comedian, but he didn't have the artistic part of his act down. And so even though he did very well in Europe, he wasn't going to do well I don't know if this makes sense, but he wasn't going to do well in the United States because he didn't have that artistic part about it. And the comedian that was critiquing him said he had to give more of himself. That the same old stale jokes about my wife won't do something, or talking about the Indian cab driver who's on his cell phone the whole time, or just the pat funny things that comedians talk about, was not going to work here in America. It does maybe in Europe, but not here in America. And that he needed to give more of his personal self. What was his life like? What was funny in his life? Why did he enjoy being a comedian? What was good about that? What was in his life that made what he does something that he enjoyed? And not that I'm a comedian or that I even want to be, but I thought it was an interesting conversation because oh my goodness, there's a little hair here. I started thinking about, okay, so we do these videos, and what do we do these videos for? What do we hope to accomplish? I don't do videos to get subscribers. I know a lot of videos, they have subscribe written across the front of the video. They talk about, subscribe and like. That seems to be their goal. And even when I had my computer guy come out to help me, he had said, well, what you need to do is get a website, and I'll help you with that. But then I started thinking about it, and I was like, why would I want to do that? I only want the Reborn community to see what I'm doing. I don't want people outside of the community to be involved in what I do. And then that got me to thinking, well, why do I have a YouTube channel? And why, if it's not to show what I'm doing, I guess it is. I mean, it's kind of fun for me to see it when it's uploaded and to see it on the YouTube and to look at it. And I can be detached, I look at it and I go, geez, I made that. That's me talking. Those are my babies that I'm looking at, and there's a few people that look at it too. And there's a core group of they're women. I can't really say. Maybe I have bones Bones Reborn or whatever his channel is. You know, he's hopped on once or twice on my channel, but it's mostly women, which is what is fine. Oh, look at this, it's fine with me. But I thought, okay, that's really just them commenting once in a while on what I'm doing and enjoying what I'm doing, and as much as I do, that's all you need. In life, really, all you really need, I think, to be a successful human being is to have somebody who loves you. It just needs to be one person. Somebody in your life from the time that you were born who really loved you and cared about you non-judgmentally. Look at this. This just fits her perfect. I should have told you. Is this a little me? I think it is. Let me just see. Let's look at you, Sophia. Yes, it's a preemie little me. And this just fits her little foot. Let me tell you, you're looking for some preemies. Well, little me's, this fits Sophia perfect. It might be a little large for your newest silicone, but it certainly fits her nicely. Look at it. So this works. Oops, let's get your toes in here. So then I thought, okay, well, I certainly share my love of my craft. The craft, I think I've got it down pretty good. I like my setup that I have here. I think I'm not going to be I don't want myself in the video. I don't want the baby sitting on my lap while I try and talk. I don't want to be on a bed. I don't know. It took me some time to figure out the best place. I want there to be good light, which I think I've got. I finally got a very good camera. I'm not shooting with my phone anymore. I'm shooting with a Sony camera, and so that makes it very. I wish I had started out with that. So that really makes me feel good, and I like how I've set it up. So I think my craft is pretty good. I can't always change the babies. that I've struggled with in the past, but I think I've gotten down to, I'm not going to take a chance and put her in something. I liked these because these were a little larger, so her arms fit in here well. I didn't have to struggle to get her arms in. So these are the things that I've learned about being on camera. So I don't always change all the babies now. Anyway, and then I started thinking about the artistic part of it and what I could talk about. And, I'm constantly grappling with why I am doing this. and what about this fascinates me so much and fascinates all of you. And how come I love buying these clothes? And I want a baby nest so bad now. Well, I don't have any room for one of those baby nests, but I've seen them, I love them, they're expensive, and I would love for all my babies to have a baby nest. But, I wish I had a nursery too. So it is a hobby that I am so enjoying, and I don't know why. And I think about it when I'm not doing it. I think about it when I'm not making a video. I don't know why it has grabbed me, but it has really made 2017 a good year for me to have found this hobby. Financially, it hasn't. I have spent way too much money on this hobby, way too much. But 2017 has been such a weird year in our country, and for the majority of the people here, that I really was depressed a lot about the way our country was going. I'm a feminist, and I'm liberal. I grew up in the 60s, and I care about people. I care a lot about people. I care about, and you know, I was a social worker. So I care about people that have troubles. And if there's anything that I can do, I want to help. And I feel like certainly in the job that I chose, I did help people. And I like to still do that in various ways. So anyway, but this hobby has given me so much joy, as I sense it has given some of you. I loved to be on Instagram too, and to show pictures of my babies and to look at the pictures of your babies. And I still haven't figured out the whole why of it and what's appealing to me and why I like it so much. And I don't know. Look at this baby. This baby is, look at her. Oh, isn't she fabulous? And I don't know if it's just the fact that it's a baby. And maybe that's enough of a reason for me. And I love babies. When I'm in the store, I can't pass a baby. They probably think I'm some kind of weirdo when I am in a store, but I don't care. I talk to them, I laugh with them, I look at them. So, and this, of course, this little girl is not going to go anywhere. She is not ever going to be for sale. You know, I could never let her go. She was really the cherry on the cake, boy, when I realized I could get her. I would like to have a Maggie, but I don't know. I can't afford that right now. So we have little Sophia. All right, you guys, I think I've talked enough about her, and I can't wait until some of my favorite channels come back. A couple of them, they're on vacation. One of them that I watch, I think it's Tina's Little World or Tina's Little Haven, or anyway, she's in Boston, and I miss her channel. She's gotten another doll, and I'm anxious to see what she does with it. So thank you all very much, and I look forward to talking with you soon. Bye. Oh, by the way, Happy New Year. It's tomorrow.